What's crack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lackin', everybody? Welcome in. Sleezbomb here. My Mind is a Weapon fantasy football show. We are going to be doing some splash drafts today. How do I save this? Hang on. New layout here. Okay, there we go. Whoa, we're back. Sorry I'm late. We had a little game with the my wife's best friend kid. We had to go watch the football game at Fort. It was good to see some elementary football, man. Good to see some little kids hit somebody. What's good, AMG? What's cracking? What's up, No Cap? You guys are in there. What's good? We are locked in right now. We're in the $3 splash on draftersfantasysports.com. Sorry, I'm in a rush. Got everything all messed up. If you guys have not signed up on Drafters, make sure you use promo code Sleez. It will match your deposit up to $100. You could draft with us like we're going to do right now. The $3.30 splash. Try to win $1,500 on the week. A matchup-based DFS draft. Woo! What's good, AMG? How was week one, bro? How was week one? Let's lock in. Here we go. What's up, Aldo? How we doing, brother? For me, it's Hollywood, man. You got Xavier Worthy doubtful. He saw 16 targets last week. I know it's a tough matchup versus the Eagles, but the volume he's going to see is going to be better, I believe, than Ridley's. And Ridley has a tough matchup versus the Rams, where they just locked up Nico Collins last week. So Ridley's going to have a tough 2-game start, but I still like Ridley the rest of the way. It's just a tough matchup for him the first 2 weeks. 1-0 in both leagues, baby. That's what I like to hear. Let's go. Get active. Let me close everything down that I was working on this morning. Jesus. Close windows. All right. Got you, Aldo. How's the matchup looking this week for you, bro? How we looking? Daniel, what's good, brother? So that's a tough one because I was really high on Evan Ingram coming into the season, but off the calf, he played limited snaps in week one coming off the injury. I don't know how much I'm going to say I like Evan Ingram this week. I like the matchup better for Hunter Henry there. We're going with the wide receiver 1, CeeDee Lamb. Lock it in. He's going to smash the Giants. Iconic. How we doing, brother? I have Bowers. He might be out. So what I've recommended is if Michael Mayer is on your waiver wire, right? And Bowers, they said, could have played last week. He could have came back in the game. I know he hasn't practiced, and he plays on Monday, so it's mayhem. I would just pick up Michael Mayer as my backup option because Michael Mayer looked great in his absence. I mean, he had 4 targets already, and he was a top tight end coming out. Yep, AMG knows. Pick up Mayer. Hang on, we're on the clock again. Let me lock in here. A-Chain, Chase Brown. We're going to go BTJ here. We're going to hope BTJ bounces back this week. What's good, Frank? How we doing, brother? Thank you for the sub. Caesar, what's up, man? Welcome. Ted Diggs or Keon Coleman? Keon Coleman's my breakout wide receiver of the year. I do think he's going to be a solid play. I think the upside play, though, over Keon Coleman would be Ted McMillan this week. Hang on, dude. What do we got going here? Why is everything so loud? There we go. All right, now we're good. No Cap Mac in the building. What's up? Hop into the next splash, bro. I'm going to roll like 10 splashes here for like an hour or however many I can get in. Thank you again, Caesar, for the sub, man. Welcome. Looking good. Had Debo in my other league last night, so after a good start in that one, I benched Golden. Smart man. I mean, I played Golden in a couple. I have so much Matthew Golden. It's not even funny, dude. So, like, for me, I started him in like 4, benched him in like 10. He had 2 bomb touchdowns in his hand that were missed, though. Oh, we're going to go Jay Season. We're going to lock up 3 stud wide receivers right away here. Thank you for the membership. My guy, Shadow, means the world, brother. Thank you. Sorry, I'm like trying to catch up. Plug, it's been a busy day. If I could trade Diggs for Coleman, do I do it? I would do that, yes. Coleman doesn't carry the injury risk that Diggs does with age. Coleman has a way higher red zone upside target with his size, and you got Josh Allen, and the Bills are going to score at will. Look at this start, boys. CD, BTJ, J Season, Neighbors. Get lit. Thank you for this membership again, Shadow. Thank you, brother. Have a great night. Big fan. Thank you, Ada. Means the world, man. Feels like Love just going to spread that ball around. Dude, last night, Thursday night football, boys. I absolutely lit up the calls like a crazy man. Holy moly. I hit on Jordan Love 2 TDs. I hit on Tucker Kraft anytime TD, Josh Jacobs anytime TD, Deebo Samuel anytime TD, bench Terry McLaurin, bench JCM, start Zach Ertz. God, it was a wild Thursday of calls, man. It was very, very good. I did miss the pick'em ticket on the Kraft yards, though. I thought he'd score a touchdown and not get the yards. But the Packers look like they're going to pass a lot this year. That's a good sign for Jordan Love owners and Packer owners. All right, let's see what's coming back around here. We need to target a running back here. Chuba's got a good matchup versus Arizona. Is he gone already? Wow. No way, he can't be gone. Let me see. Yeah, where is he at? Damn, James Conner. Oh, he's buried. Okay. All right. We're trying to play matchups here. So the goal in these DFS drafts, it's not like you're, buying your lineup like, DraftKings or Underdog or whatever you use for DFS. This way you draft with people. Makes it a lot funner, so your odds switch around a lot. JT versus Denver Eagles. This guy drafts on every platform. Both these guys have no running back. I'm going to take Connor first just to lock in the good matchup. We're going to see what comes back around here. Dude, these are addicting, bro. Addicting. I'm going to run them back to back to back to back to back for an hour. So if you want to hop in, Andre, let's get it going. I don't like Ridley that much this week. I mean, he's like a low-end flex play for me. I mean, he'll probably get 6 to 8 targets. You know that. Just like he did kind of against Patrick Surtain and the Broncos. But I don't like the matchup versus the Rams. The Rams just absolutely shut down Nico Collins. I think Ridley's in for another tough week. He could be a low-end flex play, though, with like a 20% touchdown upside. But I'd rather take the Olave volume of 10 to 13 targets. And you have Mac Jones playing for the Niners, so you don't know how that offense is going to look, or our offense is going to look, really. The man, the myth, the legend is finally back in the chat. He's going to be back on Monday, boys. BDE, Big Draft Energy. Let's go, baby. Big Draft Energy finished second in this shit last week, by the way, boys. Lock in. Man, what do I like here? So we're going to ride the Justin Fields Breece Hall train here. Buffalo, possible shootout game. Justin Fields would have been a great play in week 1, too. Fannin or Strange? I have Fannin ranked higher just based on volume and how they used him in week 1. But I do like Strange as a massive sleeper play this week. I mean, if you look at last week, how did Cleveland get beat? Or how did the Bengals or the Browns move the ball in Cleveland? Sorry, I'm fucking lost. They used their tight ends, and Njoku and Fannin destroyed him. So he has a great matchup. I'm still gonna go Njoku, man. It's too tempting not to go Njoku here. So we ended up Fields, Connor, Hall, all good matchups. CeeDee Lamb, BTJ, Jay Season, Neighbors, and Njoku. Not too shabby, folks. I'm gonna load them in nonstop. You guys want to hop in? I'm just going at rapid fire here. Let me catch up here. Let's go, BD. He's back, baby. Let's go. Monday, the recap show. I think he'll be on the recap show. I do not know, actually. Recommend the 8 octopus. What is that? I've never even seen that. Okay. I'll do one of those next. My bad. I locked into this one. I have Bowers picked up, but Fannin, someone dropped Njoku. If someone dropped Njoku, you're picking that up in a heartbeat. I don't know why they would drop David Njoku off 1 week. He played more snaps than Fannin still. Fannin just saw more volume because they focused on Njoku. And now that Fannin's part of the game plan, they're not going to be able to focus on Njoku as much. You got to pull up my lineup when you're done. I got you. We'll take a look at how he got second place and won $750 last week. Kamara or Henderson in PPR? Alex, I want to say Henderson, but he played 35% of the snaps. I mean, he has a great matchup versus Miami. Do I trust that he's going to get 40, 50% snaps? No. So I'm going to go with the actual guy that's going to get 60, 70% snaps, which is Kamara, in a matchup versus the 49ers, which I don't like. But, volume is king, and Henderson did not get a lot of volume in week 1. Ridley, Hunter, Jameson. Dude, this is why you don't draft JMO, Santiago. As soon as he pops, sell him so you don't have this nightmare choice weekly. This is like Matthew Golden, George Pickens, and Jameson Williams are going to be nightmare fucking starts for the rest of the season, man. So if you can get a way to get off those three players, I would. I'm going Ridley for the safe play. I don't like Travis Hunter in this game, although the matchup is great. I think he's going to play a lot more defense against Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and he won't be as fresh going on the offensive side. Even though I don't really like Ridley, I'd take the safe play. I love that people are calling him Henderson. Such a good nickname, bro. Nailed it. What do we want to do here? Man, they're going to leave me CeeDee Lamb, bro. I'm going to eat this up all day. We're going to go Lamb and Henry just because Derrick Henry's unstoppable. Do 8 of them, 1 in 4 chance to get your money back there, whereas not remotely close to being the same with $3. I got you. Okay, I'll lock that in. I'll lock in a couple of them next. Afraid to start Tyreek? So am I. I mean, what can I say? He's lost. I mean, you even have Christian Gonzalez out this week again. So I'm like, dude, you should like this play. But I don't know if I should. I'm live right now. Let me call you when I'm done. All right. I mean, I like Reek, but I don't know if I trust it. I had him at wide receiver 5 last week. He's got a good matchup. You got to flex him. You can't sit him. He's that guy that can go for 40 and then you feel pissed. It's the draft we did, Sleez. That Kittle injury killing us, dude. Dude, don't even talk to me about my 49ers right now. I don't even want to. Purdy's down, Kittle's down, Jennings may be down. It's just not going well. All right, let's switch it up here. We're gonna take Chase Brown and we're gonna take Saquon just because it's Saquon Barkley. Let me catch up here. Where was I at? That's what I'm waiting for. I would bundle all 3 if I got a decent offer. Can't stand it every week. Exactly. Dude, this is why, like, on my shows or on my streams, I was like, I'm not drafting JMO. I'm not drafting Pickens. I did draft Golden in a couple. I can't lie. He's hurting, man. Patriots defense is a good play, and the Cowboys defense, both good plays. You got to look at Miami's offense last week, AMG, and be like, they look terrible. But what offense, I would put it like this. What offense do you think could actually break out, right? I'm not buying that the Giants offense is going to break out. So I would rather play the Cowboys defense just in case the Dolphins have one of those Dolphins games, right? So I would definitely lean Giants, but I do like the Patriots as kind of a, throw in play if you need to. Patriots come out and said the snap share might change for their running backs. I think Henderson plays around 50%. I hope if he does, then I like Henderson a ton. But I mean, having coaches tell you things and then the way the game's gone, like look at people that started Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt last night when the Commanders were like, he's going to be the new RB1. Absolutely terrible play. So I'd rather see it first and play it safe. That's how I look at fantasy. I would rather start Kamara still. I don't trust it. Jackson Smith and Jigba is still here. What is going on in this draft? Wow. All right. Henry, Chase Brown, CD, Jay Season, Saquon, Kels. I don't like Saquon's matchup, but he could break fantasy. What's up, Emal? Sampson, Ridley, or Diggs? I think Diggs will get ramped up. I love Diggs' matchup. I don't like Ridley's matchup against the Rams at all. Like I said earlier, they just shut down Nico Collins hard in week 1, and they didn't even let him score a touchdown either. They held him to field goals. Sampson is a very intriguing flex play, depending on the Judkins news. I mean, he got 8 receptions last week. They're going to be down. I mean, they have him minus 11.5 in the game. So you're going to get tons of volume in the passing game, which is garbage time, which he's not coming out. He's probably a 10-point floor flex play. I really like Sampson as a flex play this week. 0.5 PPR, I got you. Sleez, there's no way y'all lose to Rattler. Dude, I mean, we're taking injuries galore. Like, who's going to get hurt next game for us? We better not lose to Rattler. I think Fred Warner, the defense, is going to light him up, but I don't know how Mac Jones in the offense is going to look. It's first game. Donald Cruz, how we doing? ETN, Higgins, or Egbuka? Oh, my God. These are good problems to have. I like all 3 of these as starts, by the way. I would just go ETN because I think he's going to go absolutely nuclear versus Jacksonville. And now that Tank Bigsby's gone, his confidence is boosted. I think he's looking at a 15, 17-point game. All right, we'll take the stack. Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm. We'll take Tet here. I don't really like it, but we'll take it. All right. So we're going to hop into the $8 here, boys, by the way. Haven't jumped in this one. Is it the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. What's the octopus? Let me look at this real quick. I think it's the same format. Yep, I like that. Coleman or Ridley? I'm going Coleman. Why Kels? Because I don't like anything about Kel. I don't like him week one. I said to bench him week one. Obviously, he got a busted play touchdown. He looks slow. But when you got, only Hollywood Brown out there, he's going to see volume. He's got touchdown upside. Ferguson could have scored on the Eagles twice. The opportunity was there. I think they're going to lean on Kels a little more this week just because of the injuries. And I'm a volume chaser. Who do you like better rest of the season, Juwan Johnson or Fannin? I guess, again, I'm a volume guy. So Juwan Johnson played the most snaps at the tight end position in week one, and he was tight end one. I don't like Juwan Johnson versus Fred Warner and the 49ers, but there's like two ways to look at this, right? Juwan Johnson will be an okay tight end the rest of the way, but you got to look at Njoku, his injury history, and he's on a contract year where he could be traded. So if you own Fannin right now and something happens to Njoku or he's moved, you're looking at a top 5 tight end, whereas Juwan Johnson's ceiling is not that high. Penix for Dak this week. That's Dak, baby. Dak is going to light up the Cowboys. I think CeeDee Lamb is pissed off from week one. I think he's going to go absolutely fucking nuclear because he dropped the balls. And I think the Giants secondary is a great matchup for the Cowboys. Did you see JD5 had an MRI on his knee, bro? Micah was smacking him around. Dude, Micah Parsons, bro. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys just said, here, have a Super Bowl, Green Bay. I mean, they just fucking put the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders, both NFC contenders, into garbage time games. And Micah Parsons just blowing through double teams and triple teams. That fucking Jerry Jones is so dumb. Something, but Max is out at 6. I was like, same thing. Got you. Okay. Coleman, Javonte, or Pollard? Oh, man. Pollard saw the most snaps in the NFL week one at running back. Spears is down. The matchup is rough. Javonte, he walked in 2 pass interference touchdowns. The Giants' run D is very good. But when you look at like week one, the Giants' run D got broken down because they're so tired from being on the fucking field the whole time because the Giants' offense sucks. So then JCM got to break a touchdown run, which is what could happen if the Cowboys blow them out. Javonte could be a very nice flex play. I hate to say it, but the matchup probably leads Javonte. And I can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth. Caden says 0.5 PPR MHJ or Egbuka. I'm going Egbuka here, and I'll tell you why. So week one, JC Horn, I believe, shadowed BTJ at about a 65% rate. He's put his name into the hat for a top 5 corner, and he played really. Trevor Lawrence's pass were terrible to BTJ though. It was like a 45% catchable rate. I saw the stats, all the next gen stats on it. But I'm gonna go with Egbuka in a matchup versus the weak Texans secondary on Monday Night Football rather than face a top 5 corner in MHJ. And he only had 6 targets last week. Frank says, I think I heard Fannin listed as a tight end, but is actually playing H-back. So him and Njoku on the field at the same time. Dude, he played 29 inline snaps. And this is off the top of my head. I did all the background research on this. 29 inline snaps, 16 tight end snaps, 9 wide receiver snaps, and 2 H-back snaps. And he had a wildcat carry. So they used him all over the field. That's why I said if anything happens to Njoku, man, you're looking at a league-winning tight end. Haven't been this confident in the Packers squad, dude. They're dancing, man. They look so good. Like their defense is so fun to watch with Micah Parsons. It's ridiculous. I love seeing all the salty Cowboy fans like texting our group messages and tweets and shit. It's just funny. If I land this Diggs for Coleman trade, I would smash that trade in a heartbeat. Coleman or Tyreek Hill? I mean, I want to say Tyreek. There's no Chris Gonzalez as well. And he's pissed off from that little comment he had to drop today about not getting a 30-yard catch, and he's putting his head down and he's angry. Could mean I'm starting Tyreek, dude. I'm starting Tyreek. I hate saying it, but I can't sit Tyreek, and all of a sudden he goes for 30, and I said sit him, and you're going to be pissed. his ceiling could be so high every week. I can't believe that's a question either, right? 3 of 5 in the $8 draft. If you guys want to hop in, boys, 3 of 5. Sauce may be out as well. That opens up a lot for Coleman. And that means Breece Hall is just going to go absolutely off. And I'm going to have to run and hide because Ed Oliver's out too. I'm going to be like this when Breece Hall plays. Fuck. Dude, he's going to be a smash play this week. I hate it. It's fine. You hit some, you miss some, man. You hit some, you miss some. Got to be transparent. Caden says, "Oh, yeah. I got you. I did terrible, bro. I didn't cash in one of them. Look at this. I did 6 of them. Nothing. Oh no, no. This is this week. Never mind. What the hell? Why can't I see him? Oh, is this it? Early mini best ball. This is not it. $3 best ball challenge. Where is it? Is it history? Is that why? Yep. It's history. All right. Here we go. Look at this. Okay. Number 2. Big draft energy. $750. He only did 8 drafts, so he only spent $24 and walked away with $750. This is why you listen to the big guy. Lamar Jackson, he targeted the high point implied total game. Took Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. I think I was in this draft with him. Got CMC in like round 4 or 3, which was crazy. And look, BTJ had a fucking terrible game, and he still got second. Puka Nacua, Zay Flowers, Trey McBride, James Cook targeted 100%. The Ravens fucking Bills game 1, 2, 3, 4, and it gave him 60 points there, 90 points, 110 points from 4 players on a high end point applied total game. 23 from CMC, 23 from Puka, Trey. Jesus, that's beautiful. Let me catch up here. I seen something that says the Buccaneers have historically bad on Monday night, and the Texans defense is pretty good. Texas' strength is the run game, Caden, not the pass game. As you saw with Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams, they just ate him up last week. So Igbuka has a great matchup. Starting Henry, you can never sit Henry, Daniel. Jesus, he's him. VBZ says, pick 2, Brody, full PPR. I'm not starting Pickens. I don't care. He's too boomer bust for me. And you got CeeDee Lamb angry. Hollywood Brown's going to see so much volume in Hampton on Monday night. I'm going Hollywood Brown in Hampton. Pickens is that guy. Once he hits VB, just try and get rid of him. It's like Pickens, Golden, and Jameson Williams are my 3 guys that if they hit, you don't want that nightmare decision weekly in your lineup. Try and sell them as soon as they pop because they're not getting enough volume. They're just home run hitters. Hit big on that TNF garbage time. Save my pick'em slip. Dude, I hit them all except for that Kraft under, man. That Kraft under got me, dude. I had such a good fucking Thursday night. It was crazy. And Austin Eckler's freaking receiving. I mean, dude, he got hurt. He could have got that in garbage time too. Isasan Silva says, "What's up, Sleez? Knicks or JJ?" I mean, JJ had a rough start, then he looked freaking great in the second half. I would say that people are panicking on Bo Nix off one game. I'm still rolling Bo Nix out there. Evan Ingram's healthy. You're in a dome. I think he's going to be a good start still. Read the rules. Read the rules. Why is it making me log in? Hang on. What's the difference? What am I looking at? One quarterback, 2 running backs, receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex, 4-yard passing TD, rushing, all the same. What's the difference? What am I missing? Pick 2. What's up, AG? Tyreek Hill, Flowers, Igbuka. I'm sitting Zay Flowers this week off a big game. I don't think the game script is going to be like the Buffalo Bills where they score 80 points and Zay Flowers is going to need to go nuclear. I think you're going to see more of a Derrick Henry, Ravens run him over because they're angry, pissed game. You could sit Tyreek. I mean, I'm not against that, but I think Tyreek's matchup is way better, and the Dolphins are going to have more passing volume. And you can't sit Igbuka. He looked too good, and the matchup's too good on Monday night. Thanks for the help. I got you, Caden. That offense is all Kraft. Dude, Kraft looked absolutely like a monster last night. There's no more question anymore, guys, of Tucker Kraft's start. He passed that threshold. He is a must-start tight end no matter what now, especially with Jaden Reed out 6 to 8 weeks as well. I wonder if Jacobs can keep it up. Oh, he can keep it up. They're going to, I mean, dude, with that defense, bro, they're going to be having so many opportunities. You're probably going to see the running back mix when Marshawn Lloyd comes back. I mean, they're already thinking January, baby. They're looking for the Super Bowl already. That team is so good all the way around. I don't know who's going to beat the Packers. It's wild. Hunter Henry. Oh, I'm not against Hunter Henry. I like the matchup versus Miami as well. I do. Just from the main screen there, info in the $3.30. Look at how many lineups. Oh, so we're still not full up. I missed it. Oh, shit. Hang on. Oh, no, I'm on the clock. I missed my. It didn't even notify the whole draft. Bro. Wow. This is dirty. It didn't tell me anything that I was drafting. Drafters. Thanks, man. Would you start Montgomery over Travis Hunter or Waddle in the flex? Man, the Lions' offensive line took another hit. I don't think they averaged 2 yards per carry last week. I know they played the Packers. That's probably the best run D in football. It's hard to say start Montgomery. It's hard to say start Travis Hunter this week, too. I think I'd go Waddle. I really don't like all three of them, but if I was swinging for the upside and volume play, I would go Waddle here. Maybe Montgomery can fall in the end zone, but damn, that Lions offense, man. Where are the Lions fans at? They were all talking shit all off season. Where are they at? Come on out. Come on out. Let me hear it. They look terrible. I have Flowers at the flex, says Frank. Sharps, Purcell, and Sampson on the bench. What do you think? I mean, fuck. If Juan Jennings is out there, even if it's Mac Jones, I'd probably say Purcell. But I don't know how it's going to look with Mac Jones. And I really, really like Sampson a lot as a flex play this week. I think he's like 10-point minimum floor with receptions. He out-carried Ford. Even if Judkins is out there, he practiced in full one time. Like, they're not going to give him that much work right away. And they're going to play from behind massively. Sampson flex plays this week. This team is so fucked. I mean, what do we got here, bro? I mean, what are we looking at here? Stack play, because we cooked this one very bad. I would never take Jonathan Taylor against Denver. What is that? All right, I'm going to be paying attention this time. I'm loading up another one, but we're going to actually lock in here. If they would let me know when my draft is happening, that'd be nice. They've gone back to the land of obscurity. Never questioned me when I said on a team for O-line. I never questioned. Never questioned the big draft energy O-line, baby. Never. Dude, they looked awful, bro. But it is the Packers. I swallowed wrong. One QB league. I have Bo Nix and A-Chain. Should I drop Ollie Gordon for Jordan Love if Nix has another slump game? Jordan Love, what is it? Like an 8-man league? Jordan Love should not be on the waiver wire. Packers, dude, they had the lead in that game, and they were still slinging the ball, passing like crazy. Like, Jordan Love is one of the best values right now in fantasy. Like, he's at draft or ADP value. I would definitely be picking up Jordan Love, but if I own Devon A-Chain, I'm not dropping Ollie Gordon. That's too dangerous. That's too risky. Thoughts on Bryce Young? You know where I stood on Bryce Young when the season started. I was pumping him up. I'm hyped up. Might have missed on that one. He looks terrible, but he's also known to be really bad in week 1. He's the worst quarterback in like NFL history in like the first 3 games. So there is that as well, but fuck, he looked bad. He looked real bad. I can't say start Bryce Young. I drafted a ton of Bryce Young. Maybe he gets benched and comes back like Dave Canales works him over again, but fuck, it looked really bad in week 1. I'd be careful counting the Lions out after one bad game against the defense we just talked about being top 3. I think they take a step back, but too much talent not to be fantasy valuable. Oh, I'm not saying they're not going to be fantasy valuable. I just don't think they're a contender this year. Amon-Ra will still eat at like a top 15, top 20 level. Jahmyr Gibbs will still be a top 5 running back. Sam Laporta will probably still be a top 5 to 7 tight end. But I don't think they're contending with anybody. Especially they just lost their left guard too. So now they're down. Taylor Decker's beat up at left tackle. Left guard is down for the season, if I saw the update. Frank Ragnar retired. Right guard is in Tennessee with Zeitler. They're running out dudes off the practice squad. Goff is going to be in trouble, and he always plays terrible on the road, and he doesn't have his 16 dome games that he played in last year. Look out for a bad Lions season, man. Yep. No quarterback will be amazing without their starting left tackle. Yeah, well, I mean, look at Baker Mayfield in week 1 versus the Falcons D-line. He did all right. He didn't have Tristan Wirfs, one of the top left tackles out there. So, I mean, I would throw that argument at that one. I'm wired in, baby. We're wired. This draft better not be started. 3 of 5. All right. I want to play from the get-go here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Doot, 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 doot. And the wife's bringing me some teriyaki Don right now. About to grub. That's true. I mean, even before the weather delay, he was still playing awful. I mean, he's playing awful. We'll put it that way. And the weather delay was like what, like 3 minutes left in the third. So I mean, Jordan Love had 150 passing yards in the first quarter yesterday. So I mean, I'm not giving Bryce Young a pass because of the weather delay. He looked terrible all the way around. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-da. No, the weather delay was third quarter with like 3 minutes left, I believe, or like 5 minutes left, maybe. Because we watched halftime and then everybody left because they're like, fuck, we had like 4 or 5 people over here. And they were like, hour and a half delay. We got kids and shit. We're out of here. I'm like, all right. Chef is in the building. What's good, Chef? What's cracking? Like. Hop in this draft, Chef. We're in the $8.80 splash. Get active. Please check that. I believe it was for earlier weather delay in the Jags. No, I'm positive it was third quarter. Positive. I know it was after halftime. Weather delay was at what time in the Jags-Panther game? Let's see. The Panthers game to resume at 3:10 p.m. The game was paused at 1:54. Both teams stayed in their locker room. So 2:53 they came back out. What time did the game start? That's the question. Oh, I might be wrong. I don't know. It could have been first half. I thought it was third quarter, but I still don't know the time. Let me see if I can find a different one. 3:10 p.m. Carolina Panthers. We're in a draft finally. Finally. Hang on. Yeah. Jaguars on top of the Panthers 10-3 with 8:32 to go in the second quarter. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking about the Sunday night football game, or what was the other game that had the Lightning? That's where I was wrong. You are correct. You are correct. Yes, third quarter for the Eagles. Yes. You're right. Yep. Boss is still here at work. Can't draft till he leaves. Got you. Let's go. Second quarter. You guys are right. Yes, I was thinking of the Lightning game. That's 100% right. So he gets a little break, but I mean, you're playing the Jags defense. Break. Yep. You're my wide receiver 1. Go off your rankings. Let's lock in. We got CeeDee Lamb. We want to lock in. Oh my God, dude. Like one of these weeks, like, because the running back value is flipped, like completely, like best ball week 1 last year. Like, I think it might be, I don't know if it's these new defenses the coaches are running with too high schemes for zones or not, but the running back value is pushed up so high that you could probably smash just one of the most ridiculous wide receiver lineups. Like, it's crazy. Stagger, running back, wide receiver, first 4. He just took double running back. He just took both the hitters. Okay. I'm banking on your boy. I am banking on your boy. Last week. This is the last week for me, by the way. I'm not even kidding. Trevor Lawrence is maybe not the fucking guy. Like, it doesn't look good. Marv versus Carolina. He gets a bad matchup. I really like ETN. I really like Hollywood. Neighbors. We're going wide receiver heavy here, baby. We're gonna try and break the bank. Who Hames, what's up, my man? If you want to hop in, Who Hames, hop in, brother. I can send you the link. I probably got like maybe 1 or 2 more drafts in me, and then I'm chilling for the night. And we got a pickleball tourney in the morning, baby. And then we're playing in our first legit pickleball tourney next Saturday morning. It's gonna be sick. First legit one. Dude, I mean, I think that's a strategy that could win. Look at week 1. They all shut down. These guys got to bounce superstars. I'm even going here. He took Garrett Wilson. Oh, you dirty rat. All right, we'll take London. 4 wide receivers deep, out the gates. How long till we see I got you. All right. BD, if you want to hop into, I got you. Where's the Who crew at, baby? Link is in your Twitter DM, Who. If you guys want to hop in and chop it up here for a little bit. All right. So we're going with 4 wide receiver heavy start. London averaging 13 targets a game. Are they really going to leave me this? Leave me Josh Allen on the 5th? Okay. I'm going to eat that up. If you know that wide receiver 2 will be there for London in round 4, stagger 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, let it slide. But they're all running back heavy. So if I take it, he's not going to come back. He'd have taken it over Higgins. You know what I mean? Or these guys would have definitely smashed it because they all had running backs. And I honestly like these plays better. So I'm not even tripping. This depends on what this guy does. He could ruin it right here. Oh, who? Hang on. Let me. Let's go. You know you're itching to get in. Don't lie to me.
Hey, what's up?
you guys have not subscribed to the Who Crew, Who Hames the name right there, make sure you do. Go over. Tap a on that guy. Always dropping great content in the best ball street in the DFS street.
I'm going to look at.
No. It's not Snickle Fritz, bro. It's Brees Hall and Connor.
I am all over Brees Hall and Connor this week.
Yep.
Like, I actually
smash.
I don't know what you think about McBride, but I think he projects so much better than everyone else on the slate that he's probably like I think he's worth the first round pick. I think he's worth the first round pick, but you can get him in the second. So I'm going to have like 50% exposure to Trey McBride, and if I lose, I lose. But if I win everything. You know,
the thing I'm afraid of with that game though is kind of like the Jags game, right? What if they just get ahead and they pound the run because Carolina can't stop the freaking run?
No,
that's the only thing that scares me.
They can't at all. They had 600 more yards than any other team last year against the run.
4,000. 4,000 against the run, right?
It was 3,000. It was like 3,000. It was like 3,060, but the second worst team was
like
2,400.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
All right, here. Tight end shot before we jump to the next one. Kels, Laporta, Warren, and Njoku, Hawkinson, Andrew Fannin. Who are you going with?
I kind of like Laporta a little bit. I'm scrolling down for Brenton
Chicago
Strange.
just locked up Hawkinson.
I'm doing a lot of Brenton Strange.
I know. I love the matchup because what they did last week.
Yeah. And Cincinnati was terrible versus tight ends all year last year, too.
All right. I'll roll with your boy. Let's run it out there.
Yeah. So I'm looking
hopping in the splash, by the way, the $3 if you want to get in.
I have one more to do. I'm going to save it for Sunday morning.
$3 splash, George. What? Oh, I got you, BD.
I'm looking at the winning lineups from last week because I think there's a theme.
Disco got second, bro.
Yeah, I got seventh.
Yeah.
And Zero got 16th. So on Underdog and here, the theme is the same, it looks like.
DM.
And I know it's just 1 week.
It's the running back heavy hitters for week 1. That's it.
Well, so last year, at least on Underdog, I didn't look through all of last year's slates for drafters, but last year in Underdog, it was 90% of the top teams had flex at running back.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look at week 1. You had everybody in the first 2 rounds that were drafted at wide receiver did under 20 points. All of them.
Yeah. So a thing that
Hang on. Everyone take a moment. Everyone take a moment. Look who's back. Look who's back. The guy. What's cracking? What's up, brother?
What's up, fellas?
Go ahead. Who I was listening?
I think something I'm noticing is that like a lot of the time people want to diversify a little bit. So they're not taking elite quarterback. And then they're like, I know this is the build, I'm going to do it. So you can push elite quarterback in these a lot of the time till round 5.
Right. Like I just got Josh Allen in round 5.
Yeah, that's the lineup I got last week that won. I had, or they got me 7th, is I had Josh Allen in round 4 or 5 or something.
You know what I can never get, which drives me nuts, is Jamar Chase at the 2. Even in drafters' best balls, he never falls to me.
I'm way overexposed to Chase because I think it's a clear 1-2 this week with
CMC Chase.
CMC Chase,
yep.
Yeah. Yep. And then I think like
either one.
CD's next, I think.
Yep.
And I actually have McBride 4th.
Ooh, I like that.
Like I don't draft it that way because I can get him for free in the second. I just think he just projects so much better than everybody else at tight end.
Give me the running back 1. Also, what's up, Who Crew? How do I invest in y'all's DFS teams moving forward? Invest? I mean, God, I had a terrible week 1, bro. I went all wide receivers.
Yeah.
I thought my lineup was so nasty. I had like Chase, CD, BTJ, and Neighbors, and they all gave me like 20 points. Fucking terrible. Oh, one of those drafts was so good.
I mean, you were just a couple touchdowns. Like Neighbors was wide open for a touchdown that Russ missed.
Oh, dude, I don't want to talk about Russell Wilson.
That's like another 30 yards and a touchdown. That's another 9 points. That's a huge week.
And CeeDee Lamb dropped a 40-yard wide open touchdown. He could have taken that to the house.
Yeah. So
he takes McBride. Okay, bro. I'm gonna go for Chase Brown here. And I'm gonna go for the advantageous matchup of Kyren Williams.
So
it is a very plus matchup.
Dude, with
are we doing, big dog? You've been quiet. What's good?
I'm just listening. Just listening.
Yeah, with the defensive tackle that's out now, the Sweat being out for the game.
Yep.
That's huge.
The guy with Buffalo is going to open it up for Brees too. Ed Oliver.
So I don't know where. Like, I know Disco can't do underdog, but like you could slide bets on underdog, and Brees Hall, if you take him to 99 yard, 99.5, it's a 10 times multiplier right now.
Ooh, I think they're trying to trap you, bro.
Like, I don't care. I'll get trapped. Like, I'm not gonna like put a bunch of money at it, but like,
there's a difference between game planning for. I guess not, because you have Justin Fields, but Derrick Henry is just a different beast. But he could do it. I mean, Hall could do it. I'm not going against it. I don't know if I'd press it that far.
Which offensive line's better? The Jets, right?
Jets have a good one. They do.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying the Ravens' offensive line is bad at all. The Jets.
Well, when you got Lamar Jackson, you don't even need an offensive line. They got a game plan all the way around it. So, I mean,
you see that video of the offensive lineman on the number 77 on the Ravens, like just doing circles out there. Like he walks backwards and he like looks this way. Nobody's there. He like spins in a circle, looks around, and like Lamar like made a loop around him. It was hilarious.
I can't.
Like, I mean, what do you do though? Like you can't predict where Lamar is going to be or Jake. It just looks funny. I'm not making fun of him. Like it'd be hard to try to keep up with what those guys are doing.
Brees looked good, man. I gotta eat that one. He looked good. The only thing that's scary is he didn't get any goal line carries. So I mean that kind of hurts, but
it does. But for the total yards, it doesn't matter.
He looked good.
Yeah.
What's up, Bones? How we doing, brother? What's good, boys? Nice to see the big guy back. He's back. He's in silence, but he's back. What do you feel about Tyreek? Is this the splash week?
I mean, at the end of the day, if you look at a plus matchup without Christian Gonzalez, if Jacoby Myers did what he did, then Tyreek Hill should. Ultimately, I'm riding with Tyreek Hill. I'm always playing the ceiling play because that's what you do, especially in redraft format. If you go with the ceiling play and the ceiling guy, you want to make sure that you surrounded your team with, the glue guys that could hold it together with high floor, high ceiling. Nobody's ceiling is higher than Tyreek Hill's, even at this age and even at this mental state he's currently in. So
Jalen Hurts in the 7th against the Chiefs. Love me.
Yeah, I considered Brees Hall over Josh Allen, but just based off of my tiers, it was just the discrepancy was too juicy to pass up on.
I'm personally fading Tyreek this week, but I'm not I'm not like incredibly comfortable either. Like,
right, because he can go for 40.
I'm doing like 50 to 55 lineups total between the two sites, and I'm fine having 0 Tyreek. I just want the Dolphins offense to show me a single week that they'll be functional. Just one.
Oh my God, dude. They looked like so out of sync, dude.
But like a week late means Tyreek is now going 2 rounds earlier, right?
Right.
So like you want to pick him the week before he goes off, right? Like that's what the week he does go off, because as soon as he does, if he does this year, he's no longer available in the 6th, 7th, 8th round.
I'm loading into another one, by the way, guys. $3.30. $3.30.
Yeah.
I don't trust it at all, but he's that guy when you're in splash draft that he could break the game. So you got to take the risk.
He can.
Can't recommend him as a start for redraft after last week. Like, fuck. Dolphins will blow up. They've already imploded, man. I think Mike McDaniel's got like 2-3 games left in him, and if they lose, he's toast. I think Tyreek will be traded if this domestic case goes away. I think you should be buying Jalen Waddle everywhere in a redraft if you can. I think he's going to get targets galore. Carl Ramos said he loves Cheetah this week. Yeah, I mean, dude, he's got everything there. I just don't,
And a lot of people said that Cheetah was actually killing people in film, and just kept missing it. But yeah.
I mean, dude, I can't explain this team. They need to fire. They need to fire it from top to bottom.
Yeah.
I said increase snaps for Travion. I know. I want to see it. They said the same thing for JCM, and it didn't look very great. So I mean,
I
got to see it first.
How pure of a run out has JCM had? It's
tough
almost like I said somebody the other day or last night. I'm like, it's basically like a Disney princess movie at this point. Like everything going right, perfect for him. I don't dislike Bill as a talent. I just, it's wild that it's absolutely every single possible thing that could go right is went right.
Everything.
Like everything.
Do you guys think they bring in a running back? There's a lot of talk.
Who though?
The thing is, it have to be like a Rashad White or somebody like that, like a pass catching back. And there's
the only person right now, because Breece Hall, I think,
Ramondre Stevenson.
I mean, I would love that as a Trayvon Henderson. I think the only person that would make sense is Kenneth Walker, because he's probably the only person who's like in the trade conversation. But once I think we're out on Kenneth Walker because he's, it's a slow ramp up, and shame on us because he was only healthy a week prior to the season kicking off, and we probably should have paid attention to that. So, yeah. Oh, Ramrod's in here.
He is. Go ahead.
I agree. I just don't think there's anybody really on the market. I think if it would have happened last week,
I mean, the Eagles just been a 5th and a 6th for Tank.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that if it happened last week before Tank got traded, I think ETN might have been the answer. But now I don't think they can move him. If they would have been willing to.
So, ultimately, when you look at that backfield, I've said this before and I'll say it again. JCM and Rodriguez are kind of like your slashers, your first and second down backs. Austin Eckler going down just means that
I feel bad for him.
McNichols
is now a viable play.
Yeah, and I mean, wasn't his name in college like McWeapon or something?
Well, I mean, even small sample size last year when McNichols had the brunt of the load there, he paid off, and he paid off in PPR format. So if anybody is a winner there, obviously it's JCM, but I don't think JCM is going to automatically be a great, pass blocker or a great receiving weapon. I think the answer is McNichols, and I'm willing to spend a significant portion of my fab this week on McNichols, and I have in several leagues.
Nice.
I'm not against that. Here's a question from Frizz. He says, is Devon A-Chain a buy low or avoid? I'll let you guys lead that off.
In full PPR, he's an absolute buy.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the Dolphins can't run an offense like they couldn't last year, he's just going to catch 75 balls.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, because the only thing that they could function last year was short passes.
And if you look at the Vegas odds, they have Tyreek at 90% out. He's leaving. Yeah. So, I mean, the numbers just go up and up and up for him, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. And, now Jonnu's not even there to take some of those away from him. So, I mean, even if he gets 12 yards a week, he's still going to have 14 receptions.
Right.
I think he's a buy low in a full PPR.
Miss Disco, how we doing? Thanks for taking care of the big fella for a week. I know it's been a rough week. Love you guys. Good to see you in here. I think the Dolphins will have lots of chances to score when the Patriots effortlessly score every drive and give the ball right back. That's why I love the Jalen Waddle buy with Tyreek Hill possibly gone. A-Chain buy low. They're going to be pass heavy like the Browns all year. They're going to be 40+ attempts passing, in my opinion, all year long. What do you think? Joe Flacco to 45 in week 1, and there was a good game script. Imagine a bad one.
I bet the under already in that game. I'm just betting that the Dolphins.
I bet the under on the Steelers and just fucking Jets too. They went for 80.
That where both teams almost went over the over. The same thing could happen in this Dolphins game.
I know
it could be 37-40. With the under 43. It could be, but yeah.
Mikey G says I did one of these drafts. Hang on, shit, I'm on the clock. All right, we're gonna ride it till the wheels fall off, baby. Reek it up.
Thank God.
You didn't want the decision?
No, I wanted Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
ETN isn't a bad bring back on.
I know. I like him at the end as well, but I don't know.
In full PPR, Hunter was the PPR scam last week, and they showed that they're going to give him
Chuba Hubbard falling this far is nice too.
Do you guys like Pollard this week? I kind of do.
The Rams, they got a good run D.
So here's mine with Tony Pollard. Very inefficient. I find the way that I continuously place high in these tournaments is by targeting, the efficient, explosive players, especially at the running back position. The volume should be there, but also the passing opportunity is going to be there equally, right? It's not going to be just the run game alone. So Tony Pollard's not somebody I'm interested in this tournament, maybe in like a smaller DFS, but I don't know what his budget's like in the other DFSs. I haven't seen Tony Pollard or done anything with him. Is this DFS with no salaries? Yeah, and Binking, we actually have receipts. I finished second last week in this, and I finished.
Where you at, Bink? Where you at?
I finished top 10 several times, and I see all your comments in my posts, but I finished second in this tournament. Last week, sir. And only did 8 lineups.
If you want to hop in here, we're going again, boys. $3 splash. I'm going to keep running.
When it goes to Pollard, like the reason I'm interested is
snap share.
Well, there's snap share, but like
number one running back out there was Tony Pollard.
Chubb looked okay against this defense.
Did yours already fill?
Yep.
Damn.
I guess. Yeah, I got Eagles in here. Ha 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 ha.
All right. Well,
What's up, brother?
Oh, Huames, can you please explain the importance of maxing out the $8?
What's up, Bink? What's up, Mikey? By the way, sorry we were talking.
Octopus for Sleez. Just explain the importance of maxing that out because he needs to.
I mean, I haven't done any of them yet, but it's the best ROI on drafters. I'm
gonna do another one after this. It's fine. I'll swap back and forth. I was just doing $3, so maybe the chat gets in, or you guys get in, whatever.
So,
but you're not going to win if you draft with us or the community for what it's worth.
Not as often.
So if you look at the Octopus Sleeves with the $3.30 tournament, you get to max out with I believe 100 max entries, and there's 3,350 entrants. Whereas the
Octopus, a lot more than the $3. Right.
Yeah. So with the Octopus, you max entries for anybody is 8, and there's 625 entries.
And,
right. It's easy to win.
And it pays out top 125 at basically double. It's not double. It's $16, but it's basically double. It's like 190%, right?
All right.
And it's reasonably flat after first and second draw. I guess third, fourth, fifth, sixth are all reasonably flat, but 1 in 5 lineups should cash. So if you have good, if you want to just make a stand on two different players and try to build around that, it's 90 or it's basically $100 to max it, right? Or I guess it's $70. It's like $70 to max it. It's kind of like making a $70 parlay between 2 players, and then you just pepper things in between those players if you have 2 players.
Oh, how dare you skip out on Puka, man? That's silly.
I was going to take him. I didn't. I was running back.
Should have. That Henry, Puka. Once again, man, especially if you're around the bend, you want to stagger the highest wide receiver in your tier and the highest running back in your tier and try to pick up any followers.
Dude, the wide receiver elite value drops to round 4.
Yeah, but when we're talking about elite, right, we're not just talking about your preseason rankings. We're talking about elite wide receivers in plus matchups.
Right?
And Puka Nacua is an elite wide receiver in a very plus matchup.
I mean, so is Neighbors, so is BTJ.
I don't think Neighbors is in a plus matchup.
So is Garrett Wilson. So
you're telling me you're anticipating that Neighbors can outperform what
Neighbors can outperform any wide receiver any single week.
Listen, admittedly, I agree, but I don't think that Russell Wilson is going to be the quarterback that does that for him.
No, I know. God, kill me on that one. He looked like a Pro Bowler. The Giants are going places.
You could push Neighbors. He could be your wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3, but you want to get that elite guy. But I mean,
so if Justin Jefferson makes it back, you like he's not elite. Jackson Smith and Jacobs makes it back, he's not elite. I'm on raw.
Justin Jefferson would never make it back in the third round around the bend.
He just went round 3.
Pick 15. He wouldn't make it around the bend there too. And honestly, it's a shock that he fell that far. I think everybody's panicking at running back. So you
Neighbors is here.
Yeah, I mean, take what you want to get. Stick to your rankings, though.
I like Neighbors and Garrett Wilson.
I love that for you.
Where are the Garrett Wilson haters? Come on out. Talk to me.
I'm right here.
Where's Dan? Wake the fuck up, Dan. Let me talk about Keon Coleman and Garrett Wilson. Get in the show.
Oh, man.
Garrett Wilson's one. I didn't have like any of them, but man, like I started drafting on DraftKings a little bit, and he started being a late 4th pick, and I took him every draft in the late 4th. So,
all I'm saying, if he keeps up what he did week 1, I'm going to be eating my words, and Sleez is going to be holding this over my head forever.
I have one question for Sleez, though.
He's so talented.
Yeah, honestly, he looked all. I mean, very talented, not clutch.
Dude, he got rocked on the last play.
That's not clutch. I mean, shit.
Here is my question for Sleez about Garrett Wilson.
Let me hear it.
How in the world did he not score a touchdown on that one where he stopped before the goal line and went backwards?
I know.
Like, why did he stop and go backwards? What was he doing?
He would have been wide receiver 30 points.
Yeah. Like what was he doing? I don't know.
Big for me, this one is Henderson easy because Harvey played 25% of the snaps. I don't know what the fuck the Broncos are doing with J.K. Dobbins. I even saw Beatty get snaps in this game. You can tell that Harvey's better, but I'm going with Henderson with the increased snap share. I think he's going to get probably 45 compared to 25, 30, and volume is everything. I would go with Henderson.
And against that, and he's good out of the backfield. And Miami's secondary is horrendous.
Oh, Kyren is here. But we can
Hey, listen,
running Brown, baby.
Running back at flex is beautiful.
I know. But there's also James Conner, who I love this week here. I could wait maybe.
Okay. I've been waiting in this $3 splash for 4. Oh, there it is.
I've been noticing that Connor goes before Kyren, and Kyren has a better chance to come back around. There's way more Kyren haters.
I don't know why.
Than anything else. To get both of them, if you want both of them, but you can't in this draft. But if you wanted both of them, the better bet is to always take Connor first.
I think the one player we shouldn't be fading as a collective in this tournament is Jonathan Taylor. I think he falls way too far in this tournament.
I know Denver though.
I'm not worried.
He had 100%. I was sort of out on it, and I mix him in when he falls. Is kind of where I'm at. I like Connor more this week. I like Brees more this week.
So do I.
It's easier to get to him in drafters where you take 3 RBs, but he had 100% snap share before he went out of the game.
First 43 snaps, and the only reason why he didn't finish the game. Only reason why he didn't finish the game was because the game was a blowout. He didn't have to finish the game. That's why we got to see a little bit of DJ Giddens' work.
Yep.
But I'm just saying the one guy who I'm paying attention to falling. Well, there's 2 of them. Yeah. There's Drake London, who continues to fall, which I love.
Dude, man, London this week.
Looking at the high implied point totals, that game is not one of them, but it's definitely a game where he could be featured and utilized. So
Eagles takes Keon Coleman. Okay, buddy.
So what are your favorite scroll? What are your favorite wide receiver scrolls? Because I have 3 or 4 I really
Devonta Smith is my favorite.
Devonta Smith is my favorite as well.
Yeah, if I don't get AJ Brown at a value, Devonta Smith is my favorite wide receiver scroll.
All right, so hang on. I know we're chatting it up. Let's catch up with the chat here. What do you guys think about Keon Coleman this week with the possibility of Sauce Gardner missing as well?
I mix Keon in on Allen teams basically. That's or Justin Fields teams.
He's not an option for me as a scroll down.
He's not. He doesn't. He gets drafted now.
Well, I mean, if he's getting drafted now, that's fine. He's still not an option for me.
I'm hopping in. Another $8, by the way.
The Cedric Tillman scroll down is interesting.
It is.
I don't hate it.
Wandale Robinson's interesting as well.
As a scroll down?
Volume. Yeah,
I think Kyle Pitts is another scroll down I'm very intrigued by, especially in a plus matchup against, the Minnesota Vikings.
Travis
Hunter.
Can't wait for Baseball and Justin Fields to pop up in our matchup in Bashville.
My two scroll downs that landed me second last week were James Cook and Zay Flowers. Those were my two scrolls.
Yeah, I had Zay Flowers on my team as well.
He chopped up the whole team for a rebuild disco. It's all gone.
Oh, did he?
Yep. Henry should be licking his chops, dude. He should be. He should be. I mean, he should be a nice scroll down as well. But do you trust that volume? I don't know yet. I got to see it first before I scroll down. I love the matchup. I mean, you target Miami and Panthers always.
I think I don't know where you guys on this one. If it's just for a week, Hunter Henry versus Miami, like anything versus Miami just feels good right now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, Henderson could be a scroll down play, but I don't trust the volume.
I'm actually taking a little bit of Henry.
I look at what Kincaid did last week, and then I look at a little bit more volume and a little bit more utilization. There's no way I'm not in on Njoku again this week, and shame on me if I'm betting twice on him the same way I bet twice on Goldman. Like, I'm going to go for the upside every single time because upside always wins these tournaments. I don't play for the not outcome of getting my money back. I play for first.
Right. Yeah. I get that.
I will definitely have more Njoku than Fannin this week. Like, everyone else is taking Fannin. Like, and Njoku's going to project for more points. So, like, I'm going to definitely take Njoku over Fannin. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, like, overreacting based off of an in-game adjustment where Fannin was featured because Njoku was bracketed and taken away. That makes sense, and it was a great defensive scheme that the Bengals used to limit David Njoku, but the Ravens don't use that exact same scheme. It's a completely different concept, completely different ideology and scheme, whereas you're going to see less zone, more man coverage, more big nickel, so you're going to see a more successful run game.
I think we're looking at that scheme maybe like a thing of trend this year of how they run that too high zone and just lock up the deep balls.
Too high zone, bracket the outside numbers. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, it's
been terrible for the receivers so far. All right, but we're talking. We can chat up football forever. Let's catch up with the chat here. Redux says if Bowers is out this week, I like Njoku a ton, and I like Henry. I don't think you're in a bad spot either way, but I go Njoku for the upside. I think he smashes this week. Trey Benson getting a tutty this week. Everyone scores against Carolina. He probably could. Yes, he did. This guy I paid up Brees plus Terry. I try to complete this year. Terry McLaurin. I try to tell you, no cap. Sit. I told you Njoku was on waivers. Strange is on waivers. I like Njoku still over Strange. He's still the better play to me, but I like Strange. So, I mean, I like all three of those tight ends. They all got great matchups, but I go for Njoku in a game where you're probably down 15 points and the volume's 10 plus targets and they throw 45 attempts.
So like where you like Strange, I like Travis Hunter. And this is weird. This is like Freaky Friday because I like Travis Hunter.
I like both of them as scroll downs this week.
Yep.
I think you just kind of mix both of them in.
Yeah, I just won this thing.
Bijan and Saquon. I don't like the matchups, but they're just too heavy of hitters.
Yeah, like the one hole feels so good right now in drafters because of like
the names.
Well, so like the slates are way different on the two sides, and on this one, like adding Justin Jefferson and Bijan and having one less person, like it pushes. Like I think there's like a top 12 players this week, so like it just feels so good.
Coleman is number one. I know you need to tell NFL DFS picks this, Frank. I've been trying to do it all offseason, man. It just doesn't get in his head. It's like nothing. No one's home. Miami defense looks small and can't tackle. They're terrible. They're absolutely terrible. Njoku and Tillman. Hell, I might stack a Flacco team up, dude. This is what I've been saying. Is when you get the Browns, when you get the Dolphins, they're gonna pass 40 plus a game. Volume is king. That's what you want. Is there any way to see what Njoku numbers against Baltimore last couple seasons? Yeah, I could pull this up for you. Let's see here.
I could.
Here, you got it? I'll pull it up as well. But so Njoku, 2024, Baltimore. And Baltimore, he was injured last year for Baltimore in the second game. And in the first game, he had 20 points. Okay. He had 7 targets, 5 receptions, a touchdown at 84 yards. So he smashed a 20-point game in 2023 or 2024. 2023, week 4, he had 13.6, 7 targets, 6 receptions, 46 yards. didn't find the end zone, but that's still a good outing. The next time around against Baltimore, he had 15 points again, 9 targets, 6 receptions, 58 yards. Dude, it's a great matchup. It's a great play all the way around.
And so Cleveland, like the last 3 years, have shocked Baltimore and won a game, right? Like
AJ Brown, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Who you like?
AJ Brown, higher implied point total.
AJ.
Better matchup.
I know, but I just don't trust this guy.
So then where you see AJ Brown fall, I would stagger that with scrolling down for Devonta Smith at a later portion of the draft.
I don't like Barkley with a pass catcher myself.
I'm going all Eagles here. We're going all of them.
Well, Barkley himself is going to be a pass catcher this week. He's not all of them. Like I think one of my favorite props for Saquon Barkley is the under on his rushing.
Dude, Fannin was the jack of all trades, baby. He looked great, dude. And volume is king. I'm starting Fannin in like 3 of my leagues at a 20. So I mean, yes. Jay Season, he liked Jay Season versus Pitt. I mean, he could smash against Pitt too. Garrett Wilson just crushed him. But Pitt has, dude, they're so good on paper. I don't know what happened in week 1. That was an awful Pitt defense.
I do agree though. Fannin, I love Fannin. He's gonna be the most fun player, one of the top 5 most fun players this year to watch.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm already on board. Like it was sick.
Yeah. Like
think about it. You spend a first round draft capital pick in Dynasty to get fucking Colston Loveland, who I told you to never fucking draft, and you could have got Fannin in the 4th, and he's way better.
Like the most bullish thing about Fannin is the fact that like he only is a receiver, and in their first NFL game, they brought him in motion to run the lead block for the touchdown, right? Like they had him run as the lead blocker for that touchdown run. Like that tells you everything you need to know. They're all
in. What to do here? I'm gonna target this whole game. All right. So I got AJ, Saquon, Hurts, JT, Bijan, Chase, AJ Brown, Kels. Big name squad. Now, who's the scroll down last click to make this a different roster?
Is it
Grant Caltera? No, I'm kidding.
How about Jameson Williams for the home run ball in the Ben Johnson revenge game?
I love that call.
Yeah. I actually am going to swap to Calcaterra in one of my leagues because I took Goddard.
Oh, God. Do not.
No, I'm going to.
I mean, the way they use Goddard in the week 1, he's going to see volume. I mean,
it's one of
implied the tight end hard.
Kansas City was the 7th worst last year versus tight ends as well. And like you look
at always gets up the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. So like Calcaterra is a serviceable guy. Like I'm not saying
Ricky Persall.
I love Ricky P is a great pick this week.
With Mac Jones?
Mac Jones hyper targets his lead.
I know. We're gonna go splash ball J-Mo at the end.
Yeah. Big Draft Energy doesn't seem to agree.
No, I just sold it. I thought I could push BTJ for one more pick, and it didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's catch up here. My bad, we fell behind. We have seen Andrews and Likey be productive, so I'm kind of in on Fannin. Fannin looks great, Bink. Absolutely great. Yeah. ETN, Tyreek, Devontae, or Ted McMillan. God damn, Steven, you got good problems, brother. ETN can't be a sit for sure. I never sit Devontae Adams because he can always break fantasy football. Between Devontae or Tyreek and McMillan, with the way Bryce looked, I guess I'm going Tyreek. We're going all ceiling here, bro.
I mean, Tua didn't look any better.
I know.
Like, they both look terrible. Like
the Christian's out, the matchup's better. This is good problems to have.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely between those two. I agree.
I would probably go, Reek just because he had a crazy interview and he's pissed off. But I like all of them to start, so I don't think you're in a bad spot.
Every interview with Reek is fucking crazy.
I know. The guy's out of his mind. Phantom led the entire NCAA in receiving yards last year at a Bowling Green. Kels Phantom was also the Wildcat QB. Dude, he was everywhere. They lined him up all over the place. Yeah. McBride or nothing week? Yep, it is. I think Phantom trend is here for Tyler Warren. Dude, Tyler Warren looks so fucking good, boys. Yeah. Oh, my God. That guy he literally is going to be worth 3 first-round picks as a tight end in Dynasty. It's fucking crazy.
I tried to show him.
Fannin, yes he did. Yes he did. Got you. But he played in the lower conference, but he's still solid, really solid. And right now, if you're in Dynasty and you paid that top 10 pick for Colston Loveland, like I told you, do not draft Colston Loveland. Well, who would you rather have right now? Would you rather have your 4th round pick of Fannin or your first top 10 pick of Colston Loveland in Dynasty? Superstar startups. Let me hear it. Thanks, Fim. All right, boys. So give me your tertiary sleeper play for a DFS lineup very, very deep, like 3,000 or 3,500, 4,000 range this week.
I haven't even looked at the lineups yet. Let me go look.
Everyone's going to say Trey Benson, I feel like.
I won't.
No.
I think James Conner is going to get all the carries.
Oh, after a 65-35 split last week?
Yep.
In a game where they had the lead?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to say this. He found the end zone last week. And
on a reception for 1 yard.
No, I'm talking about my tertiary play. My tertiary play found the end zone last week, and nobody said that he would be fantasy football relevant. Yet I have 3% of him in round 20 whenever I got any sort of exposure.
Isaac Tesla?
No, man.
Raheem Sanders?
No, man. You're on the right track with
Dylan
Tesla.
Sampson?
He's very similar stylistically to Tesla.
Scored a touchdown last week. Tertiary play.
Nobody picked him up in waivers, by the way. Not a single soul picked him up in waivers. I promise you. And you yourself, Sleez, told me it's a stupid fucking pick in round 20, and there's no room for him. He's a smash. Tertiary.
Oh, you're talking best ball. I thought you were talking DFS tertiary.
No, I'm talking about DFS tertiary this week in his matchup.
Then how is it round 20 in DFS?
Well, I'm saying when I was picking him in round 20, you told me it was a terrible pick.
Okay. Let me think.
Don't
tell me.
Touchdown.
He had a touchdown. Don't cheat, Huhames. Let me look at your stats. Let's guess.
Well,
all the games.
Nobody picked him up in waivers. Nobody even put him on a waiver video. I didn't either.
He's still on what? Juwan Johnson can't be him.
No, it's not a tight end.
It's a wide receiver, right?
Yes.
Troy Franklin.
Absolutely not.
Ooh, I just don't know off the top of my head.
I'm looking through these picks for me. I don't know. I have no idea.
Don't tell me. Don't tell Trey Tucker.
Nope.
That's a good
guess. I'm thinking touchdowns. I'm trying to think of who got a touchdown. Not Renfro. I don't think
I might be the only person who has him in best ball lineups and who's gotten points from his touchdown in round 20.
What the fuck? Who scored? Was it again?
No, I fucking
Booty didn't score.
Booty.
I'm trying to think of guys that scored a touchdown. I don't want to cheat. Who? Let me think. Pat Collins didn't score. Pat Bryant didn't score. You guys who draft. Cooper Burton's my guy. He didn't score. Donna Mitchell didn't score. Who's at the bottom of those drafts? Jalen Colbert, maybe. I don't know. Who is it? Just tell me. I'm over the guessing game.
No, I'm not telling you.
Lock in. I'll lock in. Not. Calvin Austin.
No.
I thought I had it.
But very close.
Very. Not Roman Wilson. Ben Skoranek. He scored. Yep. Got it. Let's go. Ben Skoranek.
I promise you I'm the only person with Ben Skoranek exposure on drafters. Like the only person.
West Up says pick 3. Hubba, Irving, Kyron, Williams, Swift, or Hendy. Good fucking Lord, bro. You should be tearing up to trade with this problem already. You're going to have a nightmare weekly. Or else it's like an 8 to 10 man league and you're just cooked with 5 choices.
I'm going with the first 3.
Yep. Hubbard, Irving, Kyron, Williams for me.
Yeah.
For sure. But you do have the Swift revenge game narrative. Keep that in mind. Quentin Johnston, no. I don't even think.
Well, what did Swift do last year in his 2 revenge games against Detroit? Just out of curiosity.
Not good. Not good.
Yeah.
But the Bears were in shambles last year. They look a little better.
For sure, but I don't think the rush defense for the Detroit Lions is in shambles for what it's worth.
What's up, LG? How we doing? Skoranek, baby, man. He drafted Skoranek. I remember. I had 0%, like maybe 1% Quentin Johnson. How much did you guys have? I didn't buy any.
Not a lot. I listened to you there. That's fine.
Do you trust he's going to hit it again, though? I mean, everyone's all hyped up on one game.
Well, in my waiver wire video, I said I'm not interested.
I don't have a lot of them, but I continually told people that he was a good pick. I have like 7.5%.
I have 3.
Oh, dude, you guys, am I still not in this draft?
So my deep scroll for DK dollars right now for this week, it's probably bad. Like if you need a bottom of the barrel guy, Alec Iomanner.
I have 2%, 7 shares of Quentin Johnson.
I don't hate the A.O. Manor call. That's a spectacular call. I love it.
I did not like the A.O. Manor call, and I'll tell you why. Because A.O. Manor got all that volume because Calvin Ridley was shadowed by Patrick Surtain, and that will not happen in week 2.
They're still going to be behind in the trailing game script.
Dude, you thought they'd be behind against the Broncos? I did too. They were not.
But the Broncos essentially handed them the game. I don't anticipate that, Matt Stafford at this point in time in his career is going to hand them the game. And if he does, shame on me.
And you have to also think, let me see, what was I looking for here? I think there's an injury I wanted to talk about here in this moment. Hang on. Sweat is going to be out in that game. That's why it's huge. Who was the other one I was missing? No, it's not this game. Damn it. But yeah, you're going to have Snead out there on Puka Nacua, which is rough.
Puka's going to eat, man.
I think he will, but still, it's a good corner you're going up against. L'Jarius Sneed's no joke.
Puka's corner proof.
Oh, yeah, I know. He looked great. Fucking with a cut on his eye, balling out.
Imagine he played a full game and didn't go out to get fucking stitched up or whatever happened.
Having Devontae Adams across from him and learning from him is just going to make him a god.
100%. The get off alone, like you could see the improvement drastically. That's fun to see.
Vince Koronic. Here's a question from Kevin. What do you guys think here? Hawkinson for Ingram or Ertz?
No. Hawkinson.
Me too.
I love TJ Hawkinson just because he had a bad game.
You can't let the one game narrative get you. You can't let the one game narrative.
And honestly, you can't let the 2 game narrative get you either. Like eventually will happen. And the moment Jordan Addison comes back, the second best covered player is going to be covering Jordan Addison, leaving TJ Hawkinson wide open. Just weather the storm, buddy. You'll be all right.
Like the Vikings offense was completely different whenever they started getting the play call in time.
Yeah. Dude, JJ McCarthy in the second half. My God.
He went from Christian Ponder.
Welcome to the show.
He went from Christian Ponder to like Kirk Cousins. It was nice to see.
It was good. What happened with Evan Ingram, dude? He had a calf strain like midway through the game and tried to play through it. He was an idiot. I don't even like that he's playing this week. I don't know why, you're 31. What is he, 31 years old? You're going to be running a calf strain and come back again. That's not good.
I've been gone a little while. Did Worthy practice again today?
Worthy's doubtful.
He's out. Yep.
He's out?
Yeah, he's doubtful.
Okay. He should be.
So you can't see it because my camera's here, right? On the top right. Or I could take Disco away here, but...
He's talking about the weekly exposures. So
weekly exposure. Okay.
Yeah. So when you look at my teams, you just type the player's name in there, and then it'll show up on your weeklies as well.
Got you. Sutton scored, of course. Sutton's just never a sexy play to me, but he scored. Skoranic's first TD. Had Denver in my survivor team. Smash had me set. Dude, the rookies took Denver. Bink. Come on now. You gotta. Scared money don't make money, bro.
I took Denver.
I took the Cardinals, boy.
Who you taking this week?
I don't like Ingram this week off the injury. I'm not telling you. You have to wait and see.
I'll tell you who I took.
I took the Cowboys.
I took the Rams.
I'm taking.
If you take the Ravens, you're a rookie at Survivor. Just telling you right now.
Honestly, I think the Ravens might be a trap game.
I do too.
If you took 2 Super Bowl fucking contending teams in your first 2 games, it's a Survivor pool.
Yeah.
Bye. I'll see you later. You're not winning.
Yeah. No, I took the Rams.
I would rather lose in round 1 or 2 than use every good pick.
So West, first of all, I got to know how small this league is, man, because this is another 5-banger question, bro. Like, is this like a 6 to 8 man league? He goes, thanks, guys. Another question. Hampton, Kamara, Hall, Harvey, Jones, or Williams? I mean, I'm going Hall for sure. He's a smash play. I'm going Hampton and Kamara probably just for volume.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Devontae might be nice.
it's tough to sit Javonte, but like it's also tougher to sit Kamara. As long as Kamara's healthy, he should be in your lineup. So I'll agree with what you just said. The first three.
The other thing, Brock is out, my man. Brock is done. He's out for 3 to 5 weeks. Should I get a tight end if
Brock Bowers is out?
Oh, you're talking about Brock Bowers. He might be.
He's like, do y'all think Brock is playing, or should I get a tight end off of the wire?
What I've done is I've just grabbed Michael Mayer. He looked great in his absence. So if you own Brock, you wait till Monday. That way you have the backup tight end behind him. Or if you're in a 10-man league, obviously there's probably better options on the wire like Strange or, Fannin Jr. You can do that as well.
What about your boy?
Which one?
Tungus Fungus.
Oh, God, no.
Humongous
Fungus Tungus. Dude, like Farrell played the same amount of snaps as him. No way.
Farrell Tungus. Nice.
No Brick Bowers. Is he out for sure? He just didn't practice, right? He's not out, right?
He didn't practice today. That's I don't know if he's out. I thought he'd be fine.
He says, this is my first week doing DFS. I'm a big basketball player, and I'm just learning everything. My guy, Hartnell, welcome, brother. No better fucking advice than you can get than the 3 right here on this panel for fucking basketball advice and DFS.
I finished second last week, but I'm stupid.
There you go. I got the Bengals this week. He said 10-man. I figured with how stacked your team is. Jaden Daniels is my starting QB. Also, Caleb Williams. What's up, Michael? I think Caleb, dude, he might have a big game here. I really think Ben Johnson's going to open this shit up against Detroit. Or going back home, man. What do you guys think? You like the revenge game narrative?
It's tough, man, because as much as I love Ben Johnson as a coordinator, Caleb Williams terrible. Just that entire situation in Chicago is just bizarre.
Everything should be good. Like
it's just like so bizarre. It's like what can go wrong will go wrong, and I don't know how to explain it. Like, the Bears are just going to bear, right? And I think that's what they're going to get time and time again for what they did to Justin Fields and how they just, instead of building around him, they just let him go for fucking nothing.
To Justin Fields, man, what a mistake I said to sit him and Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall was. Jesus Christ.
What a retribution story.
Yeah, this was a auction draft. This is just, whenever it fills up, someone join the $8. One of you two, so I can get this going. I've been at 4 for 20 minutes. $8.80. This is a DFS where you don't pick your lineup for money prize wise. You just draft your team out. So like you'll get to see it here. Like, right, we load in random spots. I believe there's 5 of us, and then we draft out.
Man, I'm done drafting tonight because Eagles has been in almost every one of my lobbies.
He's good.
Well, yeah. I mean, you want to go against bots.
Right.
You don't want to go against sharp drafters or sharp fantasy football minds.
Depends on your depth, Michael. Let me know if it's a 10 or 12 man. Because if it's 12 man, I'm not dropping Caleb Williams yet. But if it's 10 man, yeah, there's probably a hella good, quarterbacks on the wire. So you're good. You think Bowers is out? It's not official though. So I mean, I'm not throwing anything out until I know it's official. Any strategies or whatever I should look for would be appreciated for this kind of draft, Hartnell, or what are you talking about here?
I believe he's talking about this one.
Oh, dude, let the man in second tell you. Give him the strategies. Disco, what's the play?
So first thing I would say is do not do all of your drafts the same day. Stagger it. If you have a budget, try to divvy it up between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then even Sunday before kickoff. You're on the clock.
I know.
So that's first and foremost. Always stagger it because the values will always differ and always change up. We always want to take advantage of the values falling because that's the most upside. Secondly, I would recommend you have either your own tier rankings or create tier rankings or invest in tier rankings from content creators or just fantasy football minds that you respect and draft based off of who is higher ranked based off of tiers and not based off of names and namesake. Third, don't be afraid to go outside of ADP because the scroll downs are often what wins this game, this contest. Correlation and stacks isn't the most important, but it definitely helps, especially if you hit the highest implied point total. And then last but not least, target the games with the highest implied point total by getting unique players that are going to be highly owned.
Yeah, like this week, the Jacksonville-Cincinnati game is one of the highest. And I have a lot of Jamar Chase, BTJ, with one more player in that game. It just
sorry, Disco.
If Vegas thinks it's going to be the highest scoring game, it probably has the best chance to be the highest scoring game.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not afraid pulling up and like scrolling down on Travis Hunter and T.
Right.
I like both of them a heck of a lot. I like Chase Brown a heck of a lot.
It's why I love Brenton Strange. Brenton Strange is actually my number 3 tight end this week. I have him number 3. Like I have him. Yeah.
Go ahead. You're good.
Yeah, I have him over.
Don't worry about jumping
Tyler,
in.
Tyler Warren, like for this week specifically, and
just because the matchup they got crushed last week.
Yeah, I have Laporta 2, and I have Kelsey like 5. I have Brenton Strange 3.
I like that. I mean, it's there.
I respect it. It's a little rich for my liking, but I respect it.
Yeah, I'm not going to have 40%.
I mean, when Jawan Johnson was tied in 1 last week, what are we talking about? So come on, no one had that.
You're absolutely right.
Time to get risky. Andre says 16-team question. My favorite are 14-16 man league is the best way to play fantasy football. It's the best competitive way you can play it. Start 2: Pickens, Shakir, or Downs. I'll let you guys go first on this one. Who you got?
Not Downs.
Downs was a ramp up like K9, by the way. He played low snaps.
He did, but that's because he doesn't play in. He only plays in 3 wide receiver sets, right? He never plays in 2 wide receiver sets, so that's why I will say and Pickens, Shakir.
What do I want to do here?
I don't know. I'm in multiple drafts right now. You took BTJ, Jamar Chase start from me. So
how many drafts did you do last week?
8.
8? Nice.
Yeah. I just did it until and this is how I've won in the past and how I've placed high. I've done it until I get multiple players who are top 5 in every position.
I'm reaching for Connor early.
Did you miss that they had a milestone bonus last week?
I got the milestone bonus.
It was at 11.
It was?
Yeah, it was 11. Because I did.
Then I must have done 11.
Yeah.
Or 12.
He says 12-man full PPR on my bench. Ollie, Algier, Pacheco, Diggs, Thornton. Ollie, Pacheco, Diggs, D. Thornton, Diggs. Double Diggs. I like it. I get it. You don't have to type it again. I got it. Let me think. Should I keep Caleb Williams or drop him? You have, I mean, Dante Thornton, you're not really going to ever feel comfortable starting. So, I mean, I'd rather keep Caleb Williams and Dante Thornton for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not dropping Gordon yet off 1 game, Dante Thornton, I could definitely drop though.
Who's your starting quarterback?
It's a 10-man, so he's definitely stacked across the board.
He said, okay. Well, I mean, if it's a 10-man and you have a stacked quarterback,
just drop him. Yeah,
just drop him and just
Thornton you can drop too.
And then whenever you need a bye week quarterback, just pick up somebody for that week and then drop them after that week. And then if you get an injury at your quarterback, well, then just
you can have Hurts, by the way, Disco.
Yeah. I'm kind of into the Hurts matchup versus Casey this week.
There's no way in this kind of contest that Jalen Hurts should not be a priority ad, especially, with the tush push. You're minimum getting, 10 to 12 points from Jalen Hurts, and he's going to have to pass it way more because Saquon Barkley's not going to be a high upside play. I think Jalen Hurts' longest rush is a fantastic prop, by the way. I think
Saquon what I'm afraid of, though, in this game? The Eagles. I'm afraid that the Eagles could just dominate and run the clock out again.
That is a possibility, but at home for KC, I think they're going to find a way to keep it competitive. Andy Reid always saves his best, and even if not, like last year, it was a freaking runaway, and they absolutely dominated them. And Jalen Hurts still put up significant numbers, found the end zone a couple times in the air, found it on the ground. So,
Burrow or Fields?
Who do you have correlation with?
Both.
Who do you have ranked higher?
Fields.
Take Fields.
Yep. Dude, Fields looks so fucking good. God, sexy. Sexy Rexy Fields, baby. All right, let's catch up with the chat here. Wes says pick 2 Higgins, Puka, Egbuka, Hunter, Purcell, Smith. So Puka, you're not sitting. Let's be honest. That's always start every single week. Just lock that in. Your lineup every week. If I had to choose between Higgins, Egbuka, Hunter, Purcell, Devonta Smith, who you guys taking? You got to fucking tier up trade, though. These is too many names.
I mean, I'm assuming that's T, and if it's T, I go against the Jags here.
Yeah, Puka and T. Higgins, the first two. But I think Igbuka is a fine play, even though it's a tough match.
Right.
I like Hunter. I think I'm higher than consensus on Hunter. I think Persall could smash. And then Devonta Smith is somebody I'm willing to gamble on. But, like, shit, you need to be right in this situation because if you have these players, the other guys might have some fucking nasty lineups too.
I'm going Higgins or Igbuka, either one. I like them both. I mean, Igbuka's got a great matchup. You could get to wait till Monday night. Higgins, that's an insane matchup versus Jacksonville. So, I mean, both are good plays.
You guys will get the most accurate version of me when it comes to advice next week because after 3 weeks, that's where you're going to get all the real information and real factors, and after 4 weeks as well. So right now, I'm just going to say play the higher implied point totals and stick to your guns for the more explosive player. Next week, you'll get way more definitive responses from, obviously Slave and myself and Huames as well. So
one game sample size is never enough.
Yeah. So next week we'll start getting way more accuracy.
There's one thing for sure already after 1 week though. It's you start every fucking running back against the Panthers. That's already locked.
Yeah.
So whatever week it is, you start that. Bone says love JJ McCarthy named his new baby Rome Micah. I like it. Jaden Daniels is his quarterback. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're good. Divisional influence. I really like Hendy or Harvey gonna pop this week. I hope so. Hardno says I also have weak running backs in my fantasy 12 PPR team. Someone dropped Tyler Algier. Should I drop 50%? 50% fab? I mean, Algier, if you have Bijan, I'd drop like 30. 50% is a lot. I would wait for a true running back with my fab if I have a tough running back room, especially in a redraft.
Well, here's the thing. They play the Panthers twice every year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, still. I mean, I'd rather wait for a true running back to go down and burn my fab than burn my fab on a 1A, 1B with a superstar running back.
Well, let's just pull up the schedule.
I mean, that entire division, like they play every defense in that division twice.
What was the Falcons' yards per carry last game? All of them combined, Bijan and Algier.
But we also, even when we came into the week last week, we also told you that nobody gets a lot of yards per carry when it comes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers front. That's why we love the.
Now they're playing the Vikings. It's gonna be even worse.
But the Vikings is more advantageous. But I'm not saying you want Algier.
Dude, DeAndre Swift just had like 18 carries or 50 yards.
Yeah, but DeAndre Swift is a bum.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can't argue that.
I'm glad we're in agreement there. When do the Falcons play the? Falcons play Panthers next week.
There's definitely a chance that the Saints can beat us, bro. We're down bad.
Sleez, the
Let's
Falcons.
go, Willie.
Falcons play the Carolina Panthers next week.
Still, I wouldn't burn 50% fab until I have a
Tyler Algier startable next week.
I know. I'm not burning it. It's long
He's
season.
going to find the end zone next week.
Don't do it.
All right.
30%, 20%. Don't do it. Unless you play at a fucking Bidu Dot Pokemon League, then you can. But if you play at a competitive league like, tough people, dude, I saved my fab, and you'll see 5 of us spending $100 fab on one player.
I'm not saying blow your fab. I'm saying I think he's worth a pickup. A very, very nice pickup, especially if you have the room.
He is a nice pickup, but not 50%. No.
Hell no. 50% on anybody doesn't make sense.
Trey Benson is a better pickup at 50%, in my opinion.
Higher
upside injury for Connor.
Did you pay 50% on any of your waiver wires this week?
No. I spent I think the highest I spent was 18% on Fannin. But I had Colston Loveland because I punted tight end in that one draft.
Yeah, but I'm not panicked about Colston Loveland. I think he's another ramp-up situation with the shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm still not starting him anytime soon.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you.
I mean, that dude, look at how it went. I mean, Romo Dunze got his touchdown on a play action from the 1 yard line because they still don't trust Swift in the one fucking red zone. So, I mean.
Which is promising for Roshan Johnson if this guy could ever fucking figure out his life.
Isn't he back?
No, I don't know.
If Roshan's back.
Something happened. There was something with Roshan today. I think he got cleared, maybe. Let me look.
So either way you look at it, right? Let's just break it down and how this is why you shouldn't have drafted any of the Bears, period. I mean, you could have said the answer was Caleb Williams if you wanted. That's fine.
I did say that.
I know, but still, he had a good game one fantasy wise, but he looked fucking terrible as a quarterback. DJ Moore, 3 receptions. Zacchaeus, 4 receptions. Odunze, 6. Komet played one reception, 90% snaps. Loveland, 2 receptions, 50% snaps. DeAndre Swift had 3 catches, but he had like 3 fucking flags on catches. Manunja had a catch. Burden had a catch. There's never going to be an alpha 10-plus target guy in this Bears offense. That's why I fucking hate it. Give me Chris Olave over fucking all of them. Look who's right. See, I say Chris Olave, and he comes running in. What's up, George? How we doing? Kelson, a 26th third for Fannin. Which side am I taking? Kelson, if I'm in win now. Fannin, if I'm in rebuild. Oh man.
Yeah, you did just say the Roshan is back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kyler Gordon is out, and Jalen Johnson is off their injury report as well.
God, the Fresno guy's back. Jalen Johnson. Him. Do we go BTJ here, boys, or do we go just elite running backs hard?
Listen. You never finish top 10 in these, and you never take my advice. So
I finished. Look at last year. What are you saying? I got 8th and 1.
Did you?
Yes.
Proud of you, man.
Come on.
I remember seeing that.
And I finished fucking 6th in the DFS fucking DraftKings. That's the real one. The million. Get at me.
Where was that?
I posted on Twitter.
Did you?
Yeah. I got
Proud
6 in
you,
the
man.
$3 milli.
Proud of you, man. But I own this tournament.
Yeah,
This tournament's
For now. What's good? Best ball on call. How we doing, brother? I'm probably getting off after this. I got food coming here. I've been live for like an hour and a half. We're just vibing, chatting, drafting, bro. If you guys got any questions, fire away. If you guys haven't subbed to Who Hames or Big Draft Energy, those names right there. Make sure you tap that sub on their YouTube. Pop out of the channel. Come on back. Show some love. Come on, land the plane here, baby. BTJ, take me home one time.
I actually kind of like the technical pick this week.
Oh,
I think
dirty little rat, Willie. You dirty fucking rat.
Garbage time points count just as much as every other point. And I think there's going to be a lot of garbage time in that game for Ted.
I mean, Jackson Smith and Jigba can eat up this Pittsburgh secondary if fucking Garrett Wilson can, right?
No.
Oh.
No?
No.
So,
because Sam Darnold's a statue and can't move the pocket?
Well, no, it's not that. It's the run was so successful, so extremely successful that they had to be honest and play the run. And the moment they played the run and stacked the box against the run, it left honest coverage, which was one-on-one coverage that Garrett Wilson absolutely dominated on. Do you anticipate that the Seattle run defense can replicate what the Jets run defense just did this past week? And I think you cannot even remotely come close to it because they don't have a Justin Fields-like player unless, Sam Darnold dies in the first drive and we see Milrow. Then it's a completely different ballgame.
So while we're on that game, DK Metcalf with a
revenge game for DK.
Weatherspoon's out too.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I was completely out on Metcalf, and with Weatherspoon I'm kind of in.
Yeah, well, I mean that's why I like Skowronek as my tertiary DFS play.
Yeah,
good. Aaron Rodgers, boys.
Him. I told everybody. Minnesota should have
gotten
gotten him.
Spitting juice. He looked good, dude.
Minnesota should have gotten him.
Oh, JJ McCarthy looked good too. Come on. He's going to hate on it all year, so don't expect to hear anything good from Big Draft Energy on JJ McCarthy. What form is this?
Honestly, he had a very wholesome moment in one of the mic'd up moments where he was just talking to Jettas and he was like, listen, man, just don't give up on me. It was hella wholesome. It was incredibly wholesome, and he didn't give up on him. It was really fucking adorable. Did you guys see that?
I'm sick of you, Willie.
I missed that.
I'm sick of it, Willie.
Oh, it was incredible. I'll find it for you.
That's awesome.
Fucking Willie is just sniping me left and right. This is the DFS, so it's like building a. God damn, this thing keeps going off. It's like building a.
Is that your ankle monitor?
No, it's it's the. I don't know what's going on. It's the power surge box. It stops it from the power goes out. So building a DFS lineup, but you're drafting it instead of buying it with money. DK revenge game. Seattle is losing to D-backs this week. Old man Rodgers back-to-back weeks, 4 TDs, two D-backs are out. Yeah, we just said that. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a nice play. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, folks.
I will let Aaron Rodgers beat me.
Yep, plug in.
Like I'm okay losing if that's what happens. I will not invest into Aaron Rodgers 4 touchdowns.
Play of the week at tight end, the tertiary deep dive is going to be.
It's time for your boy
Grant
right?
Calcaterra.
I am honestly like on a Jalen Hurts team that I had no like. I know you don't have to stack Hurts, but I actually wanted Goddard because of the matchup.
Njoku or Kels?
Njoku.
I agree.
No, there goes Kels. So that's gone. He's got McBride. All right. You just saw the winner, folks. You just witnessed it live.
Why is Luke Farrell on DK worth more money than Pat?
Because he played more snaps than Tunges. What I was trying to say. It's crazy. I'm not touching either one of them.
And Chig is down below him, and wow. I hadn't looked at the DFS numbers. Those are wild.
All right, y'all. So my food is going to be here in 2 minutes. You guys got anything you want to say? Make sure you smash a like and subscribe on my guys Big Draft Energy. He'll be back on Monday. I got to eat here in like 2 to 5 minutes. Thanks for hanging out with us while we draft. I will also be live for Sunday show. No show tomorrow. And I'll be live in the morning at 9 a.m. or 12 p.m. Eastern, because use Eastern time before the Sunday kickoff. What's good, BB? You guys got anything?
Yeah, have you ever tried the strawberry cream Dr. Pepper? I just had my first sip. It's not bad.
Money.
Why are you wearing shades inside?
Because I'm about to go play pickleball. Actually,
my man, you are nuts. I just sent you the JJ McCarthy and Jetta's video on X. Just play it for the folks before they leave.
Lost 8-0, George.
Just for a very wholesome moment.
He made a tackle though. But all right, guys. So I'm out. I'll catch you guys a Sunday. If you're live or anything tomorrow, who aims, whatever, I might be able to hop on for a show, whatever you got going. Do you got anything going on tomorrow?
I do not have anything going on tomorrow. I work weekends, so.
Got you. All right, boys. So Disco will be back Monday, and then I'll be live for Sunday for the Start Sit-em show. It's going to be popping. I'll see you all there. Good to have Disco back. Who aims? Love you, man. Got to get some food, boys.
Yep.
Peace. There it is.